The Department of Homeland Security plans to expand the travel ban to more than 30 countries. There are 19 countries are on the list right now. They include places like Cuba, Venezuela, and Afghanistan. The ban applies to both immigrants and non-immigrants, including tourists and business travelers. The announcement comes after 2 National Guard members were shot in Washington, D.C. last month. The alleged suspect is a man who immigrated from Afghanistan to the U.S. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says President Trump is still considering which countries to add. It's not known yet when the additions will go into effect.
Lawmakers in our state are pressuring the Pentagon to release the video of a second U.S. military strike on a suspected drug boat in the Caribbean in September that killed 2 survivors of the initial strike. Rebecca Castor joining us now with why the Secretary of War continues to argue the double strike was justified.
For 3 months now, the U.S. military has targeted boats in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific, taking out alleged cartel members smuggling drugs into the U.S. Democratic lawmakers have questioned the operation's legality since the beginning and are growing increasingly concerned after learning survivors of a strike were killed by a follow-up.
When there are survivors clinging to a side of the boat, the obligation is to rescue them.
Some Republicans also have concerns, but the majority of the party is backing President Trump in his mission to stop the flow of drugs.
Under core Article 2 powers as Commander-in-Chief, the President has the ability to blow up narco-terrorists and their shipments that are meant to poison 100 million or 100,000 Americans every single year.
But a number of lawmakers say they're deeply disturbed after watching video of the so-called double-tap strike and want it released.
If the Pentagon and our Defense Secretary are so proud of what they're doing, let the American people see that video.
When Fox asked Secretary of War Pete-Hegseth if he'd commit to releasing the full video, he said it's still under review as military leaders weigh if it will compromise the ongoing mission. But he continues to stand by the strike in question.
There were a couple folks that could still be in the fight, access to radios. There was a link-up point of another potential boat. I fully support that strike. I would have made the same call myself.
So far, the U.S. has carried out 22 known strikes on alleged drug boats, killing at least 86 people, and Hegseth says they'll continue. In Washington, Rebecca Castor, Fox 13 News.